Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Builderment. Let's get back to it. Check out our belt. This is our gear belt mainly for the belt speed upgrades. And someone asked if you had to manually upgrade the belts. You don't. They just take the upgrades automatically, thankfully. But yeah, look at all these products. Last we just added steel beams. I thought we wouldn't see hardly any, but we're actually getting a decent number. More steel beams than I thought we would get on the belt, so that's good to see. We actually have a couple upgrades. Let's grab them. This one was for rotors. And tungsten carbide gets us in the industrial factory tier 3. Let's take it. And we got this guy too. Awesome, awesome. That went a lot faster than I thought it would, this tungsten carbide. Uranium extractor and the enriched uranium, we'll take it. It looks like our belt upgrade, we're almost halfway there. Look at this, a 30% increase. Our cash looks like it's been bouncing up too. It seems like it's accumulating faster too than it was last episode. So that's awesome as well. Nanowire, hopefully this is moving. Look at that. Look at the number of nanowire rapidly climbing. 1166. 1167. Oh my goodness. So nanowire production is a problem, but fortunately that's not blocking anything, so I'm not too concerned about it. Supercomputers we're not even making yet. And industrial frames we're not making yet. I thought we were gonna talked about doing something. Which one was it? Oh yeah, there's our steel. It's gonna be slow, but at least it's climbing. The tungsten carbide's doing pretty good. That's once we satisfy this upgrade, we might start seeing our cash climb even faster. Happy to see that. What was the item that I wanted to work on? I thought it was these couplers. Couplers, what are they needed for? Is it something way up here? Yeah. Machine shop upgrades need these couplers. Let's yeah, that nanowire is pathetic. We're going to have to probably get on that, but let's do the couplers. That's new. It's in the workshop. Oh, yeah. We saw it. We're going to need more tungsten carbide. I'm tempted to tap into an existing supply. It's a 1-to-1 because our upgrades that required the tungsten carbide, they came and went pretty fast. Let's just take a look. 58, 59, 60. We need about 500 more for that upgrade. I think in the interest of time, we just tap into that. We just had to smelt some of it and throw it on the belt, right? That's for up here. Couplers, workshop. Just takes tungsten carbide. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go find tungsten carbide. It is over here somewhere. Not there. Those are rotors, I think. Where did we do that? Over here. Right there, right? This belt. Let's do it right here. Let's just split off, smelt some of this, and call it a day. Put it back down on the belt. I think we can do that. Let's go jump in, get on it. Belt splitter. You can go down, and we'll just take all of this. Come down. Grab a splitter, maybe there. Yes, spot. Workshop this time, I think it said. Where are you? Coupler. What are these worth? 16. What's the tungsten carbide worth? Close to that, right? Wasn't like 14 maybe? And then you just find your way back down here and join the party. And then we'll cut and paste. We may not even bother upgrading these things. I don't think we're going to need much. This is going to be kind of a slow burn, maybe in the background while we work on other things. That's a little slow. I suppose we we have cash. Let's upgrade these. Let's do it. Hopefully there's no upgrade here. Yeah, thank God. Can you imagine this late in the game? We realized we had to upgrade the belts. Oh, that would be embarrassing. See how this does. Not too bad. Maybe... Just debating how many to do. A couple more. How much is this? $1,000, right? For each one of these? It's not bad. It's actually pretty cheap. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Let's call that done. I think that's all we need for this. We're still putting our tungsten carbide down. Don't think this is going to back up. If it does, it's not the end of the world. What's next? So that's the... What do we call those? Couplers. What do you need? Nanowire. Yeah, we talked about that just now. Turbochargers. Yeah, this guy's going to eat 5,000 steel. Oh, man. Yeah, we're not going to be getting points for steel for a good long time. Oh, that's depressing. That's fine. I mean, we don't need this, but it does unlock a couple things we want to get through. Oh, man. We'll see if we want to go and add another line of steel. Yeah, I thought this was the only one that needed it. 1,000 tungsten carbide. That's all on autopilot. Nuclear power plant. Oh, pretty cool. We need enriched uranium. Only 100. Oh yeah, here's more steel. Concrete. Our production of concrete's really slow too. Didn't know we were going to need more of it. Kind of like this industrial frame and supercomputer stuff. That sounds like a bit more fun than just amping up our concrete production. Uranium extractor. I think we should go for this. Enriched uranium. The furnace. Oh, it shows us the recipe too. Uranium ore and crafted in the furnace. Do we have the extractor? We do. Uranium and... This is just in the furnace. Let's find our uranium. I thought I saw some of that. This is just stone, right? Stone. There wood, I think. Uranium, I thought we saw some of that. And I'm a little bit colorblind, so maybe like, oh yeah, it's obvious, but not to me. Wow, it's a little sparse, isn't it? There's some right there. I guess we got to get on it. Oh, there's some up here too. Let's jump on this. We've got money for the big miners, and we're obviously going to want a factory here as well. Let's see. Here's the uranium extract. 23,000 each. Oh, 23,500. Oh, man. That's painful. Yeah, this all goes on one big belt, I think. And we definitely want a factory over here. A coal power plant, I should say. I keep calling it a factory because that's what it looks like to me. You and you can dump out that way, maybe. Yeah, let's not even mess around. Let's get the coal factory down. Do these guys have upgrades, I wonder? 10 per minute. Bear with me here, looking for my coal power plant. You rotate this, and does it look? How does it look rotated? It's not horrible, I suppose. And let's just get an extractor over here. I'm going to upgrade that one. Boink, boink, boink. Just to make sure. I know it's overkill. A 3 is probably good enough, right? Up. Not that far up. One more up from there, right? All right, in this ore, we just need to smelt it, I think, right? Wasn't that what it said? Tech tree. Yeah, running through a furnace. Ooh, look how much it's worth. Enriched uranium. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Man, look at that. 1,000 coins for each one. I bet it takes a while. Yeah, we're going to want to tap into the other deposit of this as well. Like, right away. Right away meaning once we accumulate enough cash to buy the extractors, because we spent all our cash already. All right. The furnaces. Let's do it. Splitter. Let's get out of range of that thing. Splitter, let's go up, and furnace. And then our output belts will be there. Let's where do we want to go with this stuff? Back to the tech tree. Yeah, I guess this just goes straight on down to the belt for the first 100. And then maybe we'll use some more of this for other things. Guess we head back. Yeah, I think we'll just head back this way and down. Again, every episode I'll be slanting the map. How many do you suppose? Let's upgrade these. Oh, pick a recipe maybe. What does it say here? Requires a full minute. Does it chew up a whole ton of them? 30 uranium ore. And then every minute you get one out. Oh boy. This may not be the big money maker we would hope it to be. But this part should be fairly cheap, right? What does this cost me for 3 of these? 3,000 bucks just about, it says. Just keep an eye on this for minutes. Coal power plant's got some coal coming. Hopefully that's going to be enough. Kind of wish that belt was backing up the coal belt down at the bottom. I think it will. I think it's just filling up inventory. Looks like I don't need this extra bit, right? These guys have their recipe selected. They're not even getting any. Because it takes 30 per batch. Oh, man. Can I see your inventory? 3 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Oh, he's waiting on coal to fire off. We'll throw another miner or 2. That's a tier 3. Let's just grab a couple more. This is overkill, I'm sure. That should be more than enough. All right. So we're getting it onto the belt. We need 100 before we make any cash. Let's see what's next in the tech tree after that. We're down here. Steel. Steel and concrete. We might be stuck going after those. Amping that up. Steel is what? More graphite, of course. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right. An iron ore. Man, graphite is a bottleneck. You need lots of graphite. What's this guy doing? Looks pretty good. Here's our graphite. Looks like we could throw more coal in that belt, right? Got some missed opportunity there. Are you upgraded? You are. Got a couple here. This should be split. Right? This should definitely be splitting. Get the wasting output there. Let's do that. That's going to help in itself. I think, yeah, these are all tier 4s. You want this saturated. This is one of our little graphite lines. And the issue is not the throughput, it's this belt of coal. I think what we did may have helped. Let's see if this backlog, I think we're still going to be insufficient, especially after a belt upgrade. Let's throw a bunch more coal on this thing. Do I have enough for, I can't do tier 4s. Oh, we got 2 that could be upgraded. Darn. The darn is because I want to save cash so we can do more of that uranium stuff. There goes 10,000 for that. Never have enough graphite. We're making use of every nugget of it, though. I don't think I'm putting any on the belt. Hope not. Are we putting any on the belt? I don't think so. It's a nanofiber or something. Or carbon fiber. What is that? Yeah, carbon fiber. Do we need carbon fiber? Just wondering if I should be putting less carbon fiber on the belt. Take a look. Any of our upgrades are using carbon fiber. Because we could bring that production down quite a bit, and that would save us some graphite. What is you? Turbochargers. Maybe we do that. Would mean more steel probably on the belt if we did that. Let's do that for a quick fix. And the fix is just click U and hit the delete button. Now more graphite will go down into steel production. And we'll still get a little bit of carbon fiber on the belt. But look at that. Yeah, that's going to free up some of our graphite. That's a little easier, right, than spinning up another line. Concrete. Oh, man, concrete. Where is our concrete? That's the other thing that we're super weak on. Let's look for the rock deposit, right? It's got to be near rocks. Probably. This is all sand. We're not doing anything with that sand, and this sand is being turned into silicon. That's like wire coils or something. I'm looking for concrete production. What is this mess? Man, look at all those electromagnets. Starved out on silicon, right? Or graphite, I should say. Batteries. Yeah, they're waiting on graphite. It's so pathetic. Oh man, that's pathetic. Let's should we make money off of these? No, now I'm gonna really start to congest the belt. Sorry for that. That's congesting the belt. What I want to do though, these electromagnets, let's take a look at these real quick. Electromagnets right there. They're worth 14. Got these metal frames that are kind of clogging the belt. Those are only worth 12. Where are those? Over here. This is kind of pathetic. With these on the belt. We could always spin up the other, hook in over here. The other input. Tired looking at this thing, trying to pick out the things that we don't need on the belt. Gears we like, steel beams we like. The electromagnets I just threw on there. We got logic boards or something. Hey, there's one of those things we just built. A coupler. It looks kind of cool. That last edition may have actually created problems for us. Sorry for that. Is this our concrete down here? What I was looking for, I think. Yeah, concrete. This is pathetic. We need to amp this up. What is it? Does it take freaking graphite or something? Steel rods, which do take graphite indirectly. Oh man, those guys are making a long trip. Surprisingly, it looks like adding some iron ore to this belt actually would help. Got surplus on that one. Let's get another coal mine going. Oh, look at this. Coal factory is starved out. This middle belt could use more, it looks like. We got a bunch of stuff here that's jammed up. Thinking. I split here. Let's try something. I split here. Is this going to be just a big problem? Or is that going to help? Kind of looks like it didn't hurt this guy, right? And it's helped this guy a ton. And all of this is, indirectly, this is helping us with concrete, believe it or not. Because we're getting steel rods off of this line right here. The graphite has improved. Look at this. An actual saturated belt of graphite. It's just now the steel is, or the iron ore coming in is not sufficient. Belt looks slow too. Let's look at our upgrades, see how far we are from the next belt upgrade. Ooh, another 33,100 iron gears. Got tons of them on there. All right, let's take a look. Manufacturer. It's this upgrade is the one I'm really looking at. Boy, we only got 5 enriched in uranium so far. That is slow. But I am curious if it's the belt. That's our overloaded belt. Let's take a look here for a second. I'm curious if this thing's going to back up. Yeah, it's working its way further back, right? The lag, where it's stuck is making its way backwards. All right, let's. Oh man, that drives me crazy. Let's do something different. Kind of want these guys to come off. It's just not worth it. Circuits. Like I said, we could put down more research labs. I'm kind of purposely working within this constraint. I could tap into this belt going down, and I would do it if I could find a way that's not super ugly to do it. Let's see. mid split. Then come across. Let's do that. Looking at these metal frames, they're worth something, but they're not worth a lot. Do this. I've already got a splitter there, actually. Let's get rid of that. And let's build a splitter. This, boom. Gotta cross over that one. And then we'll tap into that Wolfram belt and just throw some on there. That'll free up our main belt a little tiny bit. Those logic circuits, these guys, are holding up production of something that's probably worth a lot more, right? Let's look at this. These guys are doing computers worth 60. And instead I'm clogging the belt with them. Let's take this off. That'll actually help the belt and get us more profitable products on there. This, oh man, how can I be short on the silicon stuff? These are all tier 4 extractors. Get a bit of a clog here. Oh, we're splitting some off. What is this going into? It's rotors? No, nanowire. Oh yeah, remember nanowire? Another thing that we're just like super duper duper weak. Going straight onto the belt. What could we do about this? We could unify these and just bring in some more sand, right? This is sitting on rock, is it? Is this? I think it is. No. I confess I've forgotten. What is this sitting on? Looks like just rock, right? Doesn't look like rock under there. Why don't we get another belt of that going? We have rock nearby. Uranium. That's our cache. Oof. Feels like we should tap into these, doesn't it? The uraniums, like no matter what, and get those on the belt. They're 1,000 each. Let's do that instead of all this other nonsense. I don't have enough to populate this whole deposit with extractors, but I have some. Let's do it. Maybe out this way. I ran out of cash. Up. And then, yeah, I'm just going to send this stuff straight on up. More over here. That is cash. That's worth taking other things off the belt. And we can maybe go up a little bit further. And let's get our splitters going. Suppose I should upgrade these before we get too much. Let's run that belt. And then we'll come back and extract more. In fact, we could open up the bottom here, right? We want. Might make sense. Oh, there's more right there too. Let's look. Dude, this is such a long run. Kind of want to see if we can get lined up to it. Let's do it. Let's open that up. I've got room for, whoops, let's get a recipe selected on here. Rich uranium. Uh, 2,000, yeah, it's a no-brainer, right? Not much. And we need coal over here. Oh boy. Good. Coal is cheap. Think. Let's do build extractor. I didn't even know that was a thing. Click on the coal deposit. Hit B. Gives me an extractor. Kind of cool. Like it. Let's upgrade it. Do tier 3 and do 3 of these. And we want to get coal over to here. Down this way, we're going to put coal power plant. That covers everything. Okay, that'll amp up that production. I got room for another miner. Yeah, this seems like a no-brainer, right? I mean, not just for the upgrades, although I imagine there's going to be an upgrade that's going to be like 12,000 enriched uranium that's going to keep us from making any cash. This is getting real close. Can we see computers? Just looking at what these require. We'll have to see where that uranium is used. It might be used in some of these components. But yeah, this seems like something we should be doing. In fact, while we're waiting for things, I know we're going to want to tap into this uranium deposit as well. Boy, this coal, it might just be like the closest coal. So let's actually saturate this belt. And we'll use it for the other uranium deposit too. Boom, boom, boom. Don't like that. That seems reasonable. And then this belt, I'm going to split. I just sent it over the other way where the other uranium deposit is. That's a little closer to the main belts. I'm doing this whole project right now is just to buy time so we can get more cash for extractors over here. I'd kind of like to get these last two tapped into before we leave. This can go up to way up there. Because we're going to tap into this too, but probably not right this minute. All right, I got enough for one more extractor. This should be more than enough, I would think. We upgrade those? Yeah, we did. We need, what, another 12,000. Let's look at the tech tree while we're waiting. Nanowire. Oops. Guys, almost done. 20 more steel and we'll get that guy. Turbochargers. Concrete. Ugh. The enriched uranium, we've got 31 out of the 100 we need already on the belt. Steel. Turbochargers. What is this? Oh man, look at all these parts. This might not be bad to go after, right? It would make use of some of those iron gears that are clogging the right side of our research hub. Logic circuits. We just took those off the belt, I think. Nanowire. Ugh. And we've got couplers. That's a lot of work. Maybe that's what we go after, though. Turbochargers next. We'll take this upgrade. Boom. See what else we got. Yeah, 1,000 turbochargers before we get our first payment. What would I say, 1,000? Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I think turbochargers maybe next. I'm letting the nanowire just kind of creep along. Couplers, I think we're done with that for now. Steel. Oh man, it's just depressing. It's gonna take forever. Yeah, I think maybe we go after these turbochargers. Made in the manufacturer. Iron gears, logic circuits, but we'll probably do that next episode. All right, I got enough cash. Let's build the last uranium extractor for this deposit. Slow. We can't stack the effect of the coal power plants. These are slow to extract, and it takes quite a bit to actually smelt it. We got extra smelters here. Furnaces don't care. That's fine. Yeah, and this is going on the new belt, our new belt into the hub. Let's see how this guy's doing now. How the backup is on here, and then we'll call it an episode. This belt, we took a couple things off. How far back is it? Backing up. It's backed. It's backed up. Backed up quite a ways. It's getting worse, right? There's our couplers. So back here, this is all new stuff that we've been producing. For that carbon fiber. I wonder if we should take that off the belt. No, is anybody waiting? We looked at that, right? I don't think anybody is really waiting on carbon fiber. Are you just looking for the upgrades? Nope. Turbochargers, there's a bunch more of them, 200 more. Maybe we look at taking that off the belt. Let's do it right now, and then we'll call it an episode. If I can find them. I guess I'll work my way back. Not those two things. It's not that. That's our steel going on, which is good. There it is. There's a nugget right here. Oh, yeah, we just brought this way down. Should we just turn it off? And can you believe that if we turn that off, this belt of graphite is already backed up? Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Got 2 saturated belts of iron coming in to do our steel beams and our rods. Do we want to scale this up? I've got enough carbon fiber I could do it. We could just branch off of here somewhere and come down. And wow, this iron is actually what's going on with this anemic coal. My little coal power plant's not firing. Let's solve that maybe. Ooh, I'm borrowing off of this line. Oh man, that's a saturated belt. I got another belt here that's totally backed up. So maybe this goes away. And we take from this one. Something like that. That should be more than enough. Yeah, I can't believe this is actually backed up. We'll figure something out. I guess I'll just leave these guys on there until we have more use for this carbon fiber. It just looked like something that we're not getting much for. It would free up a little space on the belt. But we are going to get the belt upgrade. That'll help. Let's see how close we are. 3/4 of the way. Yeah, let's wrap this one here. Next episode, we'll go after, I think, turbochargers. Yeah, that's going to be a project. Looks cool, though. We need a lot of them. And then maybe we can leverage a new branch of the belt. And if we make use of gears, well, we may take some product actually off the that clogged belt. That's it for now. This is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this series on Builderment. What a cool, fun, easy to play game with plenty of challenge. Especially as we're getting down to this last, third or last quarter of the tech tree. We're getting to products that have, quite a few more ingredients. This is a four ingredient thing we're going to tackle next episode. Pretty cool. If you enjoyed this content, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And also want to give a special thanks to Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support of the channel. Really appreciate that. It's what allows me to continue to make content. If you'd like to join the few but very appreciated people who are helping support the channel, there's links to do so in the video, and I'd be grateful for the support. And with that, I'll see you all in the next one.